King Watch episode.
Now we're live. Sorry for the problems, everybody.
Hello.
Get the show started.
Hello, welcome to Dubuque, Iowa. We're going to show you around the town today. This is the oldest town in Iowa, and it's going to be a great time. And I'm sure everybody's going to have a great time because this is Dubuque, Iowa. This is the best town in Iowa, the oldest town in Iowa. All right, this is the Star Brewery here. Prohibition. This is the Star Brewery here. I think it's, Stonecliff Winery now. Fun fact, my buddies busted into that place a long time ago and sold a bunch of beer. And they had cases of it. I mean, it was awesome. You know, I'm not really looking at the camera, but Christ. But anyways, the Star Brewery. Next, we're going to go right next door, right to the Shot Tower. Jeepers creepers. Right here we got the Shot Tower. They used to drop the lead off the thing for bullets. And we got this lovely train here going by making noises. It's not even going by yet, but yeah. This place right here. Yeah, they kicked me out of here one night and told me that it was private property. I'm like, what? The cathedral over there. We can't go in there right now because they're mass right now. But they have 4 bishops, I heard, buried in the basement. That's the word around town of Dubuque, Iowa, the beautifulest town in Iowa. The cathedral.
Hell yeah, Robert.
Beautiful.
We are in front of the 4th Street elevator. This is the oldest, steepest, shortest railroad in town, in the world, isn't it? In the world. This is the shortest, steepest railroad in the world. It was built by some banker that had to get his ass back to work quick, you know, and so he built that so he could go to work. And 15-minute ride up. What is it? What is it down? 15-minute ride down? I don't know, but I believe it's 15-minute ride up.
If you believe it, the original is more incorrect than the telling of the events.
I believe it. Robert knows more than whoever's doing that.
Some Canadian.
Somebody not even from Dubuque.
Not from this country.
No?
Nah, he's some French Canadian.
It was a guy. It looked like a girl.
On the left?
We are at the top of the 4th Street
Yeah, it
elevator.
looked like a lady.
This is probably the beautifulest view in Dubuque, Iowa, I would say. And this house right here has the best view in Dubuque, Iowa. That's what I've been told. Finland Place elevator.
It's very quick and to the point, though.
It's where I proposed to my wife.
Hell yeah. Congrats.
We're in front of the clock tower here. It's 2 seconds different from every clock around the world, any clock around the world. Big Ben, doesn't matter. It's been here for many years. This street wasn't here at one time. It was just, you just walk around in it. And I could tell you some more spots down there, but the camera's not shooting that way.
Yeah, he would.
I don't go to church too much, though. This is St. Luke's here. Beautiful place. They have beautiful windows, Tiffany windows. There's a ton of churches in Dubuque. We just happened to come to this one because I don't know.
Thankfully, they're all closing
Do you ever see
down.
anybody get tossed off that thing? Me neither. Oh shit.
We didn't go inside the church.
That's good.
Right here we got Mario's Italian restaurant. It's really good. The pizza, they slice it in squares. You know, it's just really good stuff. A lot of restaurants that are closed now. But the Ryan House used to be here. That was a really good place. But we got Birdie's Bistro over there. Never been there. But
should have went to Paul's and got horrible service because that's what they're known for.
Oh.
we got a lot of murals in town here.
are.
You can't see them really,
They're
but
all
you
rude.
got a couple over that way. And in the beautifulest town of Iowa, Dubuque, Iowa.
We didn't have a drone.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have that Canada money.
No. The Canadian
Well, that
geese
was
to fly our
that was the
camera
show of
around.
Dubuque, the best
That's a
town
Canadian
in Iowa.
drone. She's
The
a
oldest
goose.
town in Iowa. And it's been a great day, and I hope everyone saw some beautiful sights.
I like this exit scene here that we produced on the right here. All right.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody. Uh-oh. Better turn this down. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my camera's a little short, huh? I might need to fix that today. Happy November 11th, everybody. 111.
111.
It's quadruple one day, everybody. It's my favorite holiday. Good morning. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to fix my camera. It's going to be very distracting to me today. I hope everybody's having a fine Wednesday morning.
You seem a little disheveled because it's your favorite holiday. So
Call in 563-239-0508. It's going to be a beautiful day. Look at the red outside, too.
yeah, they had the Northern Lights were in town last night. I saw everybody's Facebook.
Oh, is that right? They were in
Yeah.
town. In Dubuque, you could see some
Yeah.
of the Northern Lights.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I was working. I was doing the bread last night. Let me fix this camera here.
Right on.
What do you think? We're going to talk. We got some Daniel Alvarez today. You don't even really know what's on the prep package.
No.
We're supposed to have Robert Wallace. That's why I started the show like that. I wanted to give a great intro for Robert Wallace this morning.
It's all good. It's still fun.
But it's all right. I'll give a great intro for you.
Yeah.
What do you like this energy?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Gives real Big Fish vibes.
Big fish.
That's the band, right? It was the band from the 90s.
They're still performing. They just did something. I saw them in the news.
Oh, they're doing Floodwater?
Yeah, they're doing Floodwater Comedy Festival. That's on the main ticket because this Saturday we are going to do our third annual Floodwater Comedy Festival appearance.
That's a nice little segue.
Still yet to get booked on this show, but we are going to be there again. David Collins is going to be doing some live street interviews for 6 to 8 hours Saturday, which will be fun. And it's going to have to be that long because these shows start at as soon as 10 a.m. There's a workshop on Saturday.
Is that an open mic?
No, it's a workshop. It's an improv workshop. It's very improv focused. There's like 3 stand-up comedians at this entire comedy festival. I'll add 4. Leslie Mitchell deserves to be in that list.
Yeah.
But some of these other guys are just like guys with an acting reel. I tried to pull this guy's Marcus acting reel who's going to be performing Saturday, but it's such low volume, it's unwatchable.
Uh-oh. That's no good. Well, I hope he
you,
fixes that.
you Google these people, you can't find them, which is pretty tough for a performing artist.
Yeah?
But we're going to get into that later. We got some Floodwater Comedy Festival. That's the main ticket. Preparing for this Saturday. And I have some notes here. Hopefully some other people can help me take some more. And I don't even need to write them down.
Is
So
one
I
of
can
the
just
notes
re-listen to the show.
This is one of the notes just say, tell them to kill themselves.
No, I asked kid-friendly event.
Oh, nice.
Ask them about Veterans Day. They probably have no veteran comedians there, so we can get them on that.
They're
It's
totally
Veterans Day.
against that.
Matt Ferry, the cameraman. We have a cameraman veteran.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for your service, Matthew. Call in.
How loud is this? Let me. There we go. I think this is actually a little off theme, though. I think I accidentally pulled some like screamo background music here.
Yeah, is this royalty free?
This is the wildest background music you've ever heard, isn't it? Yeah, this is royalty free. I have a guy.
And this makes me want to get in a fight.
That's what I was waking up to this morning, too.
I'm not a fighter.
It's going to be a great day, though. Daniel Alvarez, I wanted to ask Robert Wallace. Robert Wallace has been having a lot of medical issues.
Uh-oh. Too much soda.
And I'm not sure, because he came in and he talked about a couple. This is a lot. This music is so heavy this morning.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
But I don't want to talk. But he came up and he showed us his bicep on the show a few weeks ago, and that was interesting because he has Popeye syndrome or something. He's been calling it.
Yeah, it's rough. He showed it to me.
Constantly full of spinach. I am Robert Wallace. He just asked if I was live right now too, and we're talking about him. Isn't that funny?
Hell yeah, dude.
But he got hit in the head with a rake. That was like a funny but also terrifying story because a man of his age should not be sustaining head injuries.
Yeah, no, he told me he stepped on a rake. I'm like, is this a bit? Are you running a bit right now?
Exactly.
Because it's like very cartoonish, you know?
And then he was going to share more. He gave us a little information at an open mic that I went to last week and performed, which is very nice. You know, and I'm not going to be able to make it there tomorrow because of work, unfortunately. But I do want to go there, and I want to start writing some more stand-up again and kind of get back into the flow of those things. And I've been trying, and it's really hard.
Yeah.
And it was easier as David Collins for a little bit because I was kind of tired of it last year.
Yeah.
Just mixing the stand-up, but I kind of want to get back into writing. And it feels so good. You know, I didn't even sign up last week, and then I went to Brody at the end, and I said, can I just, do 2 minutes at the end? Because I changed my mind because I get jealous of everybody up there.
Yeah,
you know, I want to go tell some jokes.
Yeah, no, it's you get FOMO.
Exactly. So I go up there, I tell some jokes, and then I'm done. I just do a few jokes or whatever, like a minute or two.
Yeah, you did great.
And then everybody says, one more joke. And I have a lot of jokes. It's fun. I do jokes.
Yeah.
I say, I should probably just write 5 minutes. And
You should just close the show out with 10, 15.
yeah, right. That would get old quick.
Yeah.
Maybe if I disappear for another 6 months, then it's warranted. But
your jokes are new to them.
that's true, and there's a lot of new people around, and I can kind of show off to the guys who've now been doing it for like 6 months and coming to the mics, and they're like, oh,
Yeah, the one guy.
There's a guy Jeff or something too, somebody that knew David Collins a few weeks ago. He went to Brody. I had never met this guy, and he went to Brody. He said, "Is something pissing you off today?"
That's really cool.
There was some fan of David, but he came up and did some open mic comedy. Some guy named Jeff.
Jeff?
I don't remember. I think it started with a J.
John, maybe? Is he older gentleman?
Nah, I don't know. He's middle of the road. But anyway, so we're going to writing some stand-up comedy. I forgot why I brought up the goose. Anyway, Floodwater Comedy Festival. But first, we have some water cooler talk and some Daniel Alvarez I want to get through. Daniel Alvarez is interesting this week. Robert Wallace is blowing me up right now.
Of course.
And he was going to share some of his
It's
medical
that talk
issues.
to text, man. He
Today,
sends
but,
like 14 messages at a time.
Can I just read this aloud? It's almost like he's here on the show with us.
Yeah, no, we miss him.
Robert Wallace, I apologize for reading your text messages on air, but and I'll stop. Okay. Oh, geez. All right. Well, he can tell his own stories about his brain scans.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's
You know what I
good.
mean?
Yeah, for sure. We don't want to...
I would have asked her, dude, if you wanted it sucked off, and then told him to shut the fuck up. I didn't mean that. And these are the texts he gets from Robert Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
Contradicting statements back and forth. He really argues with himself on your text thread.
Yeah, and I don't think he'd know. Maybe he probably knows. I don't know. It's fun.
He's running bits.
Yeah.
Do you guys like this camera angle? I didn't even set it up this morning. This morning, somebody did this for me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's very nice.
But this is an interesting angle, and I'm kind of liking it. I also like how the portrait and the TV, it looks like a fireplace.
It does.
I have a big fireplace in here. A pool table and a fireplace. The studio's grown.
My eyesight's really bad, so it's like looking at the TV, it does look like a fireplace.
We got quite a show. But what I wanted to open with today, and again, kind of Robert Wallace themed, because I think he has some experience with exploding oxygen tanks.
Yeah,
I would
would imagine so.
In his 50 years on this earth.
Yeah.
And I've heard some stories. Hopefully one of these days he'll tell those stories on the air.
He has a lot of experience in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Did you see this at all? I don't know if this is small. I forgot where I pulled this from. But this is a fun... It's not very good for the audio. I apologize. But this is how we're going to get our morning started. A little water cooler talk. Talk about this around the water cooler. Did you see this? You hear about this? This is a oxygen tank versus a garbage man. I thought the saddest part
is the oxygen tank wins.
there's a lot of suspense, and like a horror. Maybe the horror movie thing isn't like a unwarranted stereotype, because I noticed that the black guy is the one that gets hit by this oxygen tank here.
Heyo.
There's a white guy there exposed behind the garbage, and then this poor man. And that's about it. You see that?
I hadn't seen that.
Boom. Little oxygen tank.
Hopefully you didn't get injured.
I thought that was a explosive way to start the show. A little heavy screamo music.
Yeah.
Robert Wallace is still blowing me up
It's
this
still
morning. I
not
assume he's
waking me up.
watching.
Still not waking me up.
I really assume that he's watching here. Let's get a little more Robert Wallace text message here. Everybody can hear that, right? It's coming through the mic. All this. I was talking about the person that you were talking about. I was getting done with. Oh, okay. Well, now he's just gone with the hands. What I call Hillary Clinton. That's what I call Hillary Clinton shredding her documents. He's watching the show and live commenting.
Is he Merch Mouse?
That was the Robert Wallace. Get in the live chat. You can't text me your
Sorry,
live chat.
I got the sniffles. My bad.
All right. Well, I'll open the show a little more here. Good morning to everybody at home. Good morning, Merch Mouse. Good morning, Weege. Anybody in the live chat? Anybody watching the replay? Got some great coffee this morning. That was another thing. The same person that set up this studio for me this morning.
Yeah.
God bless. Made me coffee.
Yeah, you should marry this person.
Already done. We did it, I don't know, somewhere that I could make a Hitler salute joke. I'm still waking up this morning, everybody.
Yeah, same.
I did not sleep that best. I'm working at this grocery store, of course. News to anybody?
No.
But I managed the bread. Tuesday is the biggest night for bread. I get 2 big pallets, 3 big towers on each pallet of the bread, and it took me a while to break it down last night. And I got home at like 11 or like 10:30. Had some dinner, and then we get 4 hours of sleep before the show, which is fine. I look forward to it because I want to talk about Daniel Alvarez, and we want to talk about Floodwater. This actually goes on for really long. I expected a news commentator at any point to give me commentary on what had happened here, a little context. It just plays. It's on a news channel. It just plays.
It was probably oxygen tank put in the back of a garbage truck.
Do you recycle those? If I had an oxygen tank, I would just throw it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is what happens when you do that.
Whoops! I would have just blown it up in my backyard. It starts a fire inside of the dump truck, and they have to put that out. But it's not too exciting beyond that. You get an explosion. Anyway, poor guy. He's perfectly fine, by the way. No injuries. Throw away your oxygen tanks. No one will be hurt. Did you see any of the snow this week? We had some snow this week.
Did we?
Yeah, we woke up. I had to go to the bank Monday morning, do some banking. So I drove to the bank early Monday morning. When I crossed the bridge, I was getting over to Galena, Illinois. Noticed there was a lot of snow in Galena. Apparently, a little more east and north of us, though, it really got hit hard. Did you see any of this?
No. I don't really pay attention.
Oh, well, here we go. Well, for people that didn't pay attention, this is what that show's for. Good morning, everybody.
Cars on fire
in the Chicago area.
Yeah, Chicago is hell. They say, oh, it's getting pretty snowy outside. I hope no Mad Max situations appear on the highway.
This vehicle sliding off a highway and catching fire in the Chicago area.
I guess if you slide off the highway and the car just catches fire, no context. Teenagers throwing Molotovs in Chicago.
Into the air
no.
And some guy just walks past the cat.
That's an ice vehicle.
Said, oh, just another day. What's with the guy just taking a walk? He walks right past it. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge it.
Area. Smoke rising into the air
Is that a
as
Tesla?
lake effect snow dumps down.
I hope.
The same system bringing more than a foot of snow to towns in Indiana. State police say at least 18 people were injured from 134 crashes. Vehicles sent sliding off the road after near whiteout conditions overnight.
There's no substitute for common.
Isn't that crazy? This is just this week. It's already coming.
It's kind of crazy.
And my knuckles can speak at all. It's going to be a cold winter this year.
Yeah.
I've already been feeling it.
Well,
when I was 18, I worked in residential treatment for a year, and a lot of that involved. I worked in a I forget what it's called, program. I worked in a program that it was these like 13 to 15. It's their last chance before they're just going into a correctional facility. These teenagers, and they were like 14 to 18, and it was PMIC too, so it's psychiatric it's psychiatric. So these kids weren't just behavioral; they had like genuine issues. They would just change and go to rare form, like a pit bull, and be a completely different person.
They're bipolar and
And we would get in these restraints every other day. Sometimes you'd be in restraints all day. Sometimes you wouldn't be in restraints for like a week or two because things are running well. But if people were going through rough parts of their therapy session, then they would be more prone to escalation. And you'd run into things. Anyway, you'd be in restraints all day, and you'd be rolling around on these carpet for some of these 30-minute hour restraints. And my knuckles were just broken up already from the winter. They would just look like I was in fistfights all day working that job because I would just get rug burn on these already brutalized knuckles. And my hands looked insane when I was 18, 19 years old.
No, for
I was
sure.
doing this as an 18-year-old, too. That's different.
Nah, I watched, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, you're a kid fighting other kids.
Yeah, it was a fair match, and all my coworkers were like just in their mid-20s. Nobody wants to work that job. No adults working there. They get these people, they pay them minimum wage. I was making like $10.50 at that time.
That's
It was a fine gig because they had kitchens, they had beds, so they had showers. So really, like if you became homeless, you could still work there.
Yeah.
There was a feeling of security in that sense, and they'd feed you. You could even come in an off day and they'd feed you.
Oh, nice.
So.
Cool. I would just come in on my off day to fight a kid.
But you were constantly in battle.
I'd just be like...
bites all over my body. Have I ever showed off my bites to my audience?
I don't think so.
I have a good one right here on my wrist. I don't know which camera. I go all the way over there. Maybe later. I have bites all over my body from this job, though. But really, in the winter, it was the brutalist because my knuckles would bleed everywhere.
Yeah. No, I wash my hands constantly at work, and they get all dry, and it looks like, I don't know, well, my hands are diseased sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It's gross. And right now, I had no idea the grocery store was so dry. That's kind of been brutal, too. You're putting lotion on my hands all the time. Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
I'll be doing that this winter, so I don't...
But don't take my word for it. Mike Braun will let you know winter is here.
Sense. Don't push the envelope. Err on the side of not testing
Looks like Beavis and Butthead.
And we'll keep everybody safe.
Kenosha, Wisconsin now digging out. Cars buried by up to 10 inches of snow. And a messy morning commute in Chicago. Gusty winds hitting...
Yeah, Wisconsin's one thing. They're going to get winter in September in a lot of places in Wisconsin, but Chicago is kind of the craziest look to me. I didn't know it looked like this.
Yeah.
I think this is the same weekend that
I did.
My grandma's house in Chicago sold.
Oh, nice.
So, interesting. I didn't know it looked like this.
Miles an hour, reducing visibility and sending waves crashing into the lakefront.
I'm unprepared. My kids went to school very wet today. They
What?
Gross, you
what?
freak.
You
Who
weirdo.
edited this?
with no winter gear.
This wintry
No winter gear. I'm a terrible mom. I sent my kids
for sure. You could look outside and be like, oh, yeah, put on a coat, sweetheart.
They ran back inside. I said, why are you all wet? And I sent them to school in a bathing suit.
They're like, yeah, I still thought it was summertime.
There's Robert Wallace again. See if he has anything to add here. Oh, he sent me a multimedia message. That means it's going to be very long.
Yeah.
All right. Robert Wallace, everybody. Santa Claus can suck it pumping his reindeer full of drugs. I'm sorry, that didn't mean anything to anybody else but me and Rudolph. We never wanted to get a plane in anybody's reindeer games. Did my phone just say plane? I hate talking to text. Weirdos, no doubt. Put a coat on. It's your fault if you read it. And that's how Robert Wallace ends a lot of his threads, too. He always blames the reader for acknowledging his message. Do you get those too?
Yeah. Not so much anymore.
I see.
November system kicking off what meteorologists say could be a snowier start to the season with increased lake effect snow.
What do you mean? It's November 11th. Did I put November 22nd? In hindsight, I kind of thought I put that. But if
it's November 12th.
Oh. Oh. I thought it was 1111.
Yeah. We just giving you some shit about it.
Well,
I didn't want to be complicit.
Well, last week we didn't even update the date. Nobody said anything. A couple weeks ago.
November Fools.
This is Robert Wallace, everybody. If anybody's wondering, I'm sorry. Hopefully nobody has the same ringtone. It'll drive them crazy. A little more winter weather talk here. This is why Chicago gets so cold. Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Cool air passes over the Great Lakes, which are warmer than average.
I'm hoping this isn't to show what's coming.
This Arctic blast now moving through Kentucky as the final weeks of fall.
We're going to be doing these street interviews in Floodwater. I'm going to get a little more content than these guys get. These guys get one-sentence blurbs.
I gotta blow my nose quick.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Todd's going to blow a load.
Bring dangerous winter weather.
All right, Shaq joins us tonight from a snowy and very cold
You're going to miss Shaq.
Chicago, as we can see there, Shaq. Tell our viewers where this monster storm is headed next.
Well, Tom, this system is moving east, but these temperatures are heading into the deep south. More than 55 million people facing freeze alerts tonight.
Uh-oh.
In Savannah, they're tracking for a
Jeez.
record low of 27 degrees.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking.
Who the hell are you? Anyway, it's getting cold out there, everybody. Bundle up. Better put your booties on, because it's going to be cold out there. All right. Waiting for Todd to get back here, but we're going to get into some Daniel Alvarez this morning. I think that's all I have
News
really
and top-
pulled before we get into Daniel Alvarez. And then, of course, we're going to be getting into our Floodwater talk, because that's the main focus today. Going to Floodwater Comedy Festival this Saturday to do some street interviews. David Collins making a reappearance, 3rd year in a row over there. So that's going to be exciting. I have the schedule pulled up. I wanted to look at some of last year's Floodwater, though, and see if we can pull any ideas. Of course, we're going to have to bring some games there. And I have some notes, so getting a little Floodwater talk after Daniel Alvarez. Here we go. So this is a Daniel Alvarez video on bullying. I have like 7 Daniel Alvarez videos today, but he's just making shorts now. He's not. He still hasn't posted any videos for a long time. He's off the lives for right now, and he's making shorts.
Okay.
But some of them are like 2 minutes long. You remember how last week I said I don't like medical Daniel? He's my least favorite Daniel.
Like
medical expert Daniel.
Oh, I thought just like you didn't like him when he was on his medication.
Oh no, I don't like that either, really. But he's really on one. He's trying to give some medical advice this week. We got a little bit of that. But first, this is Daniel on bullying. Fortunately, I don't think this is targeted at me.
Is he pro bullying?
He's worried about bullies. Here, we'll learn a little bit.
All right, guys, what bullies want to do is make threats. Now, the way they do that is by making threats to you after you respond to the threats by calling on people that you depend on. Now, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is, if you turn on your phone to call someone, use microwaves to give your balls the microwaves they need. You want to do that,
So I'm concerned also at my prep package. My computer was failing during this, so we're going to get past the spinning here. Mm-hmm. But Daniel Alvarez, I believe, is trying to do comedy now. I think you're right. I think before there were moments of seriousness, but it does seem that he's a little tongue-in-cheek this week.
I think it's character.
To put your balls in a microwave? There's nobody that thinks that. Maybe vaping, they think, well, my body feels better after I do it. It might be good for me. Maybe you could trick yourself into thinking that. Nobody comes up with the correct idea that microwaves are good for your balls.
I think you just watch South Park, because there's an episode where they put their balls in a microwave and they get ball cancer so they can get medical marijuana.
Oh, I see. I bet South Park's killer in the rehab facility.
Probably.
It's the biggest high you'll get.
Making threats to you after you respond to the threats by calling on people that you depend on. Now, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is, if you turn on your phone to call someone, use microwaves to give your balls the microwaves they need. You want to do that,
Classic Daniel.
So definitely, I'll let you guys go. Peace out.
All right, thank you, Daniel. He comes back. He says, I'll let you guys go. And then he says, I wasn't finished.
He's like, that's my best joke.
He's bringing that to the stage. He writes it down. He says, microwave your balls.
He lives in Los Angeles. So he lives in a comedy town. Well, He lives in a town that has
the home of comedy.
He lives in a
Guys,
town
it's
that has a
trying to
great
act-
comedy club.
Act on the threats that they make. They try to act on those threats, and you might have lost your leverage. You might have lost laws of physics against them, to them. You haven't lost laws of physics. You haven't lost laws of physics on your side to be able to defend yourself from those threats or keep those threats from being fulfilled, but you've given them laws of physics on their side. Likely.
Daniel's lost me.
I don't think he ever had me.
And I remember recording the prep package. I regretted pulling this clip, but it was about bullying, and I was really hoping it was targeted at me.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking about him. And last week we made a point. I really appreciated that he liked the attention. And I thought he might have turned. Like he turned on cigarettes so quickly.
Maybe he started watching the show and he's like, I think these guys are making fun of me.
It's not true, Daniel. We're big fans.
I'm making fun of you.
By the way, I make a lot of jokes. If I let my sideburns and chin grow in, I look too much like Daniel.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get this gross patchy mutton chop thing too if I'm not careful.
Yeah, I got that thing going on too.
Possibly.
He looks like me without a mustache.
Let me think, guys. Let me think about this, all right?
Daniel's sexier.
This.
Yeah, that's good. Makes sense.
He says, let me think about this. And he stops. He doesn't pause. He just did an edit in the video. He could stop and think about it and come back. But he says, let me think about it. And he just turns away from the camera and thinks.
My man's likes to just wing it, dude.
So this is Daniel. He's thinking.
You obviously gave them laws of physics to work with against you, So make sure not to call anyone if you need to with your cell phone that you depend on. If someone's making threats to get you to do so. Not directly and verbally, but indirectly and through your visuals, guys. So that's all I know for now.
All right.
So I'll let you guys go.
Thanks, Daniel. So that was a little Daniel on bullying. And these next ones are pretty quick. We got some health advice from Daniel. And they come rapid fire. I just wanted to get everybody caught up on Daniel, what Daniel's been up to.
Yeah, co-host Randall.
Oh, you?
No.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. We just blown up a group chat.
I missed the co-host Randall. Oh, who's Randall? Oh, Randall, the black guy from last week. Daniel's co-host.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so
okay.
This back on this video.
Your boy Randall.
Yeah, I forgot. It's too early.
Your right testicle needs microwaves from a 5G microwave emitting phone. You definitely want to get those 5G microwaves on your testicles, guys, on the right side.
See what I think he's doing a bit this week?
Yeah.
He's writing comedy. He found our show. He likes us. And he's saying, oh, maybe I could do some comedy. Not that we're talking about I'm not referring to the comedy on this show. I'm just saying he sees the stand-up comedians that come on the show. He says, oh, these are stand-up comedians. I'll think about stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Right, guys. So
we have cute Daniel here, medical advice.
Cute Daniel.
All right, guys. So you definitely want to get sunlight after drinking sugared water.
Okay.
You can have 3 packs you can have 3 small packs of sugar. I have the sugar packs that I drank earlier. I'll show you them right now. Give me a second. But definitely, getting sunlight after drinking sugared water
Is there someone just puking in the background?
To taste sweet enough.
Yeah, I can't decide if he's back home or he's back in the rehab.
You
just hear someone go,
oh, there's the co-host Randall.
Oh yeah, he's dying of diabetes in the background.
With skin cancer. To avoid it, not to cure it, to avoid it. All right, guys, these are the sugar packs I was talking about.
Oh, good. Didn't let me down.
These are the sugar packs I was talking about. There. 3 of these with some water and a cup of water is good.
He's the villain from Men in Black. If the villain from Men in Black started posting YouTube videos, I'm gonna Men in Black in 2025. This water's really good.
The alien bug just wants sugar water.
He's making a TikTok. He said, when I drink water, I ask for more sugar. More. I say more.
Well, at least he's drinking water.
Right. Well, sugar water. He still, at least he knows what his vice is.
Whatever, paper cut, but I don't.
That's true. The rehab's working. He's found a supplement. He says, I don't need soda anymore. Have you guys heard about these sugar packets?
Have you heard of just regular sugar?
You could put these in anything. I used to say I hate drinking water. You can add sugar to the water.
It's like clear soda.
Really?
Sure if any other cuts will work for that, but you might need a paper cut for that. I'm not sure.
It's true.
Tastes good. All right, guys. What you want to do is taste a good vape, a good fogger vape.
So here we go. Now we get into the vape talk, which is more what I like. I think this is fun.
Clean medicinal vape.
Well, so we have some medical advice from Daniel here. Why vaping is important.
All right, guys. What you want to do is taste a good vape, a good fogger vape, anything that tastes good when it's a vape. That can help prevent cancer. I can't tell you that it can cure it, but I can tell you that it can prevent it. It can prevent it.
Thank you, Daniel. A little quick hit by Daniel.
Someone yelled something in the background. It sounded like a racial slur.
Oh, you think so? Yeah. And it wasn't Daniel.
Prevent it. It can cure it, but I can tell you that it can prevent it.
I think that was just a dog barking. I think that was just a racist dog. Did you guys hear that racist dog in the background?
It sounded like a slur for sure.
Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you get a dog and it's a nice dog and then it sees, somebody of another race
and it barks at them and you're like, I didn't train it to do that.
And it sounds like this.
Prevent it. It can prevent it.
What is with these? That sucks.
A lot of racist dogs out there, man. Yeah, especially probably in LA, dude.
Oh yeah. No doubt. Well, that's why they get a dog in LA, because they can't get a gun, so they get a racist dog.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I had a pit bull. For a few years. It was it was raised to be a fighting dog for a few months, and before I moved to Colorado, my buddy, who was doing business with these people that were raising fighting dogs in one way or another.
He brought the fighting dogs with these people?
No. But it was also probably illicit behavior. I don't, no need to get into the details. But he brought the dog home. He rescued the dog. But he already had 2 pit bulls, and these other 2 pit bulls were pretty well trained. Mm-hmm. But and it went okay for a little bit until this 3-month-year-old trained to be a fighting dog grew into a man over the course of 6 months.
Yeah.
And after about a year, he was really having issues. He had to break up a couple pit bull fights, which is dangerous. He got really hurt in one of them, but that's really scary. I had to do that a couple of times in later years. But so I was living in Colorado, and I met the dog. I was there at his house hanging out when he rescued the dog and brought him home. Mm-hmm. So I knew the dog pretty well. So I rescued this fighting dog basically because Kane said that he was going to get rid of the dog, because he didn't know what else to do because it was having issues with his other 2 pit bulls. So I said, I'll take the dog. And he drove the dog to Colorado, and I had the pit bull for the next few years, little jerk. But he was so dangerous. And I worked with him for a year, and he was eventually, after a year, was good with me. But if I was gone for like 12 hours or something, he would completely change into another dog for other people and become very dangerous again. Yeah. And it became such an issue. I couldn't get a dog sitter. I had a dog sitter a few times, and then eventually that dog sitter got attacked. And it became an issue where, I just couldn't. So I had to kill my dangerous dog.
Well, how'd you do it?
I wanted to bring it. My family did not allow me to use any of their properties to shoot the dog. So, but I want to just take care of it myself. I feel like it's gross. I have to bring it to a hitman and just pet the dog and trick it into not knowing it's being murdered at that time. I'd rather just do it myself. Yeah. And I told him he was a monster. I tried to explain to him that we had to kill him, but he's a dog. He didn't understand.
No.
But anyway, if he was racist, I would have done the same thing. These racist dogs need to go, just like the dangerous ones.
Well, if he was all jovial but racist, you'd still
if he was a nice dog and he was really good. Sometimes I bring people of color over to my place. They're my friends.
Yeah.
And I can't have a dog that is racist.
No, you can't. You can't be.
And I would have killed if he was a nice dog or a fighting dog, or if he was a nice dog and just racist. I would have done the same thing. I could have convinced more people to let me use their property to shoot him if it was a racist dog.
Oh, yeah,
they say,
sure.
Oh, he's
especially
a fighting
in Colorado.
Dog. Everybody thinks a fighting dog can be cured. It's like, no, this guy's a monster. He goes rare form. He needs to be murdered. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, for sure. Some you just can't tame some of them, dude.
I brought it to the vet. I had to sign something that says that it hadn't bit anybody in 2 weeks, which I thought was a crazy thing. I said, well, why would I?
Was it a lie?
Yeah, I had to lie. because it had tried to bite something. That's why I brought him. It attacked a pet. I tried to rehome him too. He bit those people after 24 hours. I had to go pick him up at 6 a.m.
Ugh.
But yeah, it was a mess. And then I had to sign something that said the dog has never used the N-word. I said, well, that one's true. But apparently it's very common for these dogs. That's all I'm getting at. These racist dogs.
All right, guys. So I've talked about this vape, Skittles Cupcake, causing brain tumors, right? So guess what? You need this for your throat. Your throat needs this.
More vape talk.
Your throat needs this. You know, it's a vape that is a rare breed itself. It's a rare breed of nicotine flavored liquid, you know.
By the way, that was definitely Randall in the background.
Yeah, there's someone just dying in the background. Which I can't talk.
He's smoking jazzes.
It's best for you
He's
to-
smoking denims.
Oh, I was thinking Black and Mild jazz.
Oh.
But no.
Why? Because he's...
Daniel made a Black and Mild comment last, and I think calling them jazzes is a fun queer way to talk about Black and Milds.
Nah, I just thought you were being a racist dog.
I see. Got that racist dog in me.
It's best for you to regard it that vapes are important to prevent failure of the vocal cords, failure of the throat.
And by the way, these like tough guys smoking Black and Milds and cigarettes inside the rehab facility really frown upon your vaping, Daniel. I know you're trying to start a movement online here, but you're not getting anywhere locally.
No,
that gay pink ass vape. It's like, what are you trying to do over there? You're gonna get yourself. We're trying to make friends, Daniel.
It's like, boy, you one of them homosexuals.
Yeah, you're cute too. Be careful out there.
Like kidney failure or brain failure, you know, which is a coma, which leads to a coma, you know.
Cute
You want to
dumb,
regard
the way
that
I
it's
like 'em.
important to vape Skittles Cupcake for your throat.
All right.
So I'll let you guys go.
Thank you.
With a couple of details that I mentioned today. So you definitely want to make sure to vape as long as possible. And try to not smoke cigarettes, guys. As you know, menthols are good tasting cigarettes.
Yeah, they are.
So are regular cigarettes, you know. But you don't want to smoke them because you can get cancer from smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
There's someone just
was obviously
dying in the background.
It's a good ad. Just that segment with somebody in the background. They could clip that and use that in one of those tobacco ads. It'd be good.
It's like, don't smoke cigarettes, guys. And
And Susan Miranda
kinda
and the sad music.
Cancer is bad, you know. You don't regard that, guys. So I'll let you guys go. Remember,
Thank you.
Skittles Cupcake on the Fogger brand. The Fogger brand, you see?
no.
Fogger brand, guys. Fogger.
You have your camera inverted,
My
Daniel.
little vape.
Turn off mirror mode. Why is that default? Why is mirror mode default? Turn that off, Daniel. Go in the settings.
Yeah,
I want
that's
to read
kinda weird.
Fogger.
You see the cartridge itself, see?
If I knew any better, it'd say
I hid it in
fagger.
front of you.
Yeah,
too.
really. Which is appropriate. All right, thank you, Daniel. Do we have a little more of Daniel? I think so. I think the last one is, it's this one. It's about why it's important to wear a hoodie.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get to our Floodwater talk. The main event of the show today. A little retrospective on the last couple of years of Floodwater. Before this Saturday, we go for a third year.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited. I like the street interviews. We did a few for that blind mic appearance, but that was weird.
Yeah, it seemed very awkward.
I didn't know it was going to be so antagonistic. I don't know. And this was whatever, but
Yeah.
they had issues with it. I mean, they thought I was there for violence. It was crazy.
It's kind of
But
wild.
wait. But anyway, we got a couple good interviews there.
Yeah.
But we were being avoided.
All right, guys.
We'll get into that. I haven't clipped.
Your neck.
Street
needs
interviews.
Your front, and back neck, the bone in the back. The part that
Your
is
back
connected
neck
to the
bone.
shoulders, guys. The part of the bone that is in the back that
Your clavicle? Is that right?
Yeah.
of your
The
neck
one right here?
needs a hoodie for it, guys. You need to wear a hoodie this heavy and this No, like you can see how heavy it is. I'll show you the type of sweater I'm wearing, the brand, how long it is. That's how long the sweater is, guys.
Nice.
So you need to wear a hoodie like this.
Does that prevent cancer?
Now, I'm not sure whether washing and shrinking it through washing and drying affects the weight of the sweater. If that means that it'll be good.
Give him a little kiss.
If that means that it'll be bad or good for the neck. So I'll leave you guys alone. You know, you definitely want to regard that. I don't know if it's from the shrinkage that it's a good thing for the neck, and whether it's a bad thing if it's not shrunk through washing.
So Daniel has officially jumped the shark with his medical advice. I was with him for the vaping, but this hoodie nonsense has got to stop. I'm with him. I'm going to follow his instructions, as you can see.
Is he trying to stop the 5G from getting to him or whatever?
Maybe he's wearing that emergency blanket material in his hoodie.
It's a Nike. He's like, I'll show you the brand. It's a Nike hoodie.
Oop, they're tacos. Daniel Alvarez, everybody. I'll let you guys go. You have anything to say on Daniel Alvarez? What do you think? If you could get a message out to Daniel Alvarez, what do you say?
Keep up the good work. You should go to school to be a doctor.
You should go to school. It's good advice.
Yeah. You should just go to school.
Spider-Man 3 era Daniel. That's pretty appropriate. He's got that slicked hair.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Maybe he's still living in 2007.
What does that mean?
He's Spider-Man 3 era.
Oh, I see. Yeah, for sure. Well, it was before vaping, though. Vaping's still a 15-year thing right now.
Yeah.
If he was 2007, he'd have those weird, like, phallic, long Wizard of Oz vapes. You remember when vapes first came out?
Yeah. No, I had one.
We got the first time we got some. We spent my buddy and I, we each got like these $60 refillable vapes in like 2013, and they were like these complicated things and the juices and stuff. It was so gross. But I had to take a drug test, and he had, in solidarity, stopped smoking weed with me at the same time. So we were just experimenting with these nicotine vapes. And then after 3 days of that, I just said, I'm just going to fake the drug test. And then we started smoking weed again.
That's fun. You should do that.
Yeah, that's what I always did. I felt a little guilty about it because I don't like to see. I hated lying to the people face to face.
Yeah.
I don't really want to fake any more drug tests.
You'd just rather lie on the internet.
Well, no, we kind of, you know what I mean. Anyway.
I'm just kidding.
But we did do a lot of, once I realized you could, after that moment, then I faked a lot of drug tests. Because I was getting my truck driver's license. I passed that one legitimately.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's good.
There are a lot of jobs that drug test. Any call centers, too. I was a big call center guy. You'd go to a call center.
Why would they drug test?
It's so many of them, too. Even when I moved to Colorado, I ended up working at a call center that didn't drug test when I was in Colorado. But the first one,
of them should drug test.
I interviewed for it, and I got through the process, and they were like, yeah, we're going to hire you, blah, blah, blah. We just need to go through this drug test. They were like, we don't care how you pass it. I'm like, I moved to Colorado, so I don't have to fake drug tests anymore.
Right.
Like, this is crazy behavior. And I'm like, nothing about this said. They're like, oh, we try to make it really clear in the advertising and everything right away. I'm like, nothing gave me this heads up. So
no,
it's kind of bogus. I don't think they test for marijuana these days anymore. I don't know.
No.
I don't even look for jobs that drug test, and most jobs just don't anymore, it seems like. It's my understanding that these grocery stores, a lot of them did drug test for a period of time.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't hire anybody.
And then in 2020, around the same time of COVID, I'm not sure if it was related, but in 2020, I think a lot of them stopped.
Yeah.
So anyway, a little drug test talk there. Speaking of people high on drugs, just kidding. Floodwater is boring. These guys aren't even high. They're like sober and they snort fairy dust. I don't know what they do over there. It'd be too cool. So this is my Instagram. We'll scroll down the Instagram here because we're going to revisit some of these street interviews. Now, I wanted to today get some ideas from Robert Wallace. I thought would be interesting, but we can get them from you too. I just wanted to talk about our plan for Floodwater this year.
Not an idea guy today.
It's going to be our third year of Floodwater, going to Floodwater Comedy Festival. This year it's in the winter, which is strange. It was in the summers before. This is my Instagram. A little look back, you see that, and I go, fuck off. That old bit, I got that good reel. But we're just going to look at some of the street interviews today. And I have all of these Floodwater clips. I don't know if we watch all of them or we kind of look through them. We can look through the first few and just kind of see. But this first Floodwater year, we go there. I have a microphone, and I do a microphone that's plugged into the camera. And unfortunately, there was some sort of issue where I needed an adapter. It was not taking the audio.
Okay.
It was full blast white noise the entire time. Oof. So I couldn't use any of the audio. We could only use the visuals. So the first year, I had to scrap all of it and just do talk over Instagram clips, which went okay, but we can watch a few of those. And then the second year, we resolved that. So the third year, we won't have any audio issues. I'm a bit of an expert on
definitely figured it out.
Bringing home audio, at least, whether it's good or bad. Little picture. Gen Cool. That was fun. We'll get more of those pictures this year. Everybody loves running into David Collins there too. We have a good time. We're kind of there to ridicule the event, but we're there to have fun.
Yeah.
And talk comedy. Hey there.
I'm David Collins.
Oh yeah. So I think I do a little restart here. All the audio was lost though. We had to do these talkovers.
Hey there. I'm David Collins, host of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. This week we visited Iowa City's Floodwater Comedy Festival. Floodwater Comedy Festival promises love, representation, and finally, laughs.
Which was a funny way to put it, and I think they've dropped that now. We can look at their
it's just
website
love and
here.
Representation now.
No, they don't. They don't represent anything. Actually,
no.
They represent their sponsors and these people that are coming. This Marcus guy, the top left, second
news for the.
All right, we're back. We get disconnected briefly. Apparently, if I touch any other website anywhere, if I do anything besides the prep package, my computer stalls out. It's really my computer. I'm in talks. I'm going to be getting a new laptop there, but it's a big transfer process. So
I'm going to take that one out to the field and shoot it.
We'll just stay out of the website, I guess.
It was my first time attending. I was pretty excited to see the shows, talk with the organizers, and find out if audiences were just as excited as I was.
So we'll have to come with that same mentality.
Yeah.
We're there to meet. Now we kind of know some of the organizers, at least Karen. The other ones that I know,
Yeah.
I don't think Logan Pratt. He was my favorite. He's a cool dude.
Was he?
Yeah, he's cool. He's very cool, and he's kind of like a bitchy gay guy too. I like a mean gay, funny gay guy.
Was he gay?
I mean, come on.
I think he's just from Iowa City.
I don't know. He's totally. He's got to be. If my whole perspective changes on him. If he's not, he's like a predator.
Yeah.
He's so clearly gay. If you're faking that, it's like I watched a movie. I don't even know the title of it, but there's a guy. The guy from American Pie pretends to be gay the entire movie, and at the end he says, "No, I've loved you this entire time." It's like, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's very creepy. But yeah,
Logan Pratt's totally gay, and he's totally cool. He's totally bitching.
One of the first shows that we
So this is the next clip of the Floodwater Comedy Festival there, the first year.
stopped by was Deep Sea Dive Bar at Gabe's in Iowa City. They were
probably
keeping the
talking about
names
the
of the
wrong
comedians for this show a secret, which was fine because I wouldn't recognize too many Iowa City comedians anyway.
And that's the thing, too. I'm very familiar with the scene. I'm very familiar with, like, comedy in general. Mm-hmm. Why do I go to a comedy festival that's 80 miles away from me and not know any of the comedians there?
That's kind of wild.
Isn't that strange?
It's very strange.
And I've done comedy. Like, I know a lot of the Chicago comedians. Maybe not a lot, but generally speaking, I know these names. That Brian Imbus guy, I'm pretty sure I did a show with him at one point.
Yeah?
So familiar to me. But
he's a mentalist.
Speaking
guy.
of...
Maybe...
I wanted to play a few rounds of one of my favorite games with the people. Sign the Joke.
And this is one thing we would
And once we started,
do again.
It really attracted some attention. Even that of one of the organizers, Travis Coltrane. He actually told us, friend of the show, Carson Tuttle was performing there that night. Even though he wasn't able to sign the joke, he still loved talking with me and
Look at
did
these guys
everything he
laugh.
could to welcome David
And they
Collins.
laugh and laugh and laugh.
Right
I think this is the next clip. We get a little Logan Pratt. This is
I'm not
Logan
only a
Pratt.
fan
He was one of the organizers. He was really
Our show
cool.
too,
The
the
first year we're doing these interviews at Floodwater Comedy Festival, he comes up and offers a full 3-day weekend pass.
Oh, nice. That's
just
cool,
because we're
dude.
giving him coverage to the event.
That's sick.
Which is, I think, the appropriate response. We're
And
paying
I
attention
was-
to this event.
I was totally thinking of someone else. That's not the guy I was thinking of.
With the 30 people that we share this with, we double the knowledge of the festival.
Nice.
We go there every year. I say, do you guys know there's a comedy festival happening? That's our most popular clip.
And they're like, no.
And they say, what? No.
that.
And then we talked to the homeless people. Probably more of them
know.
this year. Maybe with the cold, they'll be shoved out of the way.
Yeah.
Only a fan of stand-up comedy, but I'm a huge fan of improv comedy too. So I didn't want to miss getting over to the Improv Tycoon to try and meet some of the performers. Before the show, we got to talk with Gabe, one of the members of the improv group Great White Narcs.
Oh, God.
I wanted to find out how he came up with that name. Unfortunately, whether he was starstruck or it was just pre-show nerves.
That was crazy, too.
Pre-show nerves?
Well, you get these improv guys that have nothing to say in an interview. It's like, oh, good. Well, he's an improv guy. He'll probably just do all the work. I can just think about this in editing, right?
Yeah,
He'll do
no,
the
for
talking.
sure.
He'll direct the thing. He'll ask me a question, maybe. These improv guys just freeze up.
We weren't able to pull that much out of
Well,
him.
that's because they're not fucking
Good on
funny.
Shark Narcs, though. Everybody leaving the show had great things to say about them.
With the two women, very suspect, as that's being said.
They're like, yeah, this guy with a mustache and glasses is kind of like, stay away from him.
I'd have more fun at a misery festival. That's very good. Well, that's
fun.
So we go there, we interview the people, and then the second year it became this larger event where people saw us, and then we just had like a group of like 8 people outside the comedy show because everybody was just hanging out with us. We were having fun.
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
Ferry, Zach Metzler,
That's cool.
Zach Oil. This year we're bringing Troy. So this is the plan for this year.
Oh.
We're bringing Troy Rigdon.
You're bringing Troy
We're gonna
to
meet.
a very liberal town.
Oh, yeah. Bringing Troy Rigdon. Well, he's going to be there for, maybe he can interview the cool black guys. Did you hear Matt Ferry made that joke a couple weeks ago? He said he just joked that the festival was cool black guy overload. It's like a bunch of nerdy white improv guys and then 4 black stand-up comedians and then Eli Wilson, Leslie Mitchell.
That's all right.
And so that's kind of
that's pretty much.
It's a very
in a nutshell.
interesting lineup, and we'll look at the lineup here in a minute. A couple weeks ago, we looked at the Friday lineup, and that was the original plan. Things changed, everybody. I'm going Saturday.
Yeah.
And that worked for everybody better anyway.
When I go out to meet
This is my favorite clip, and then we're going to move on to last year's Floodwater Comedy Festival.
Sweet.
Even after years of experience, when I go out to meet the public, I still get nervous. It may sound silly, but even down to just messing up a handshake can make me anxious. Fortunately, whether it was luck or experience, this year when we visited Iowa City's
Eli.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
Eli's cool.
whether it was luck.
So this is a couple years ago. This
or
is Eli
experience.
Wills. He's one of 3 people that David Collins follows on Twitter, and I think it's him. Oh, Blind Mike probably still.
Yeah.
I think Eli Wills, Blind Mike, Liz Cheney, and Kanye West. I think those are the 4 people that David Collins follows on Twitter.
Those are good follows.
Right, exactly. But Eli Wills made the cut. Wisconsin comedian Eli Wills.
Yeah. Madison, Wisconsin.
And but he's headlining 2 of the shows Saturday. They're really struggling to find a headliner. I don't know why they don't just put any of the black guys as a headliner. Lavetti Vegas would be happy to do. They act like
give them 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
You look at the lineup. You say, do none of these people have 20 minutes? It's like just make them the headliner.
Right.
Why is Eli headlining twice? He's fine enough, but anyway, little Eli spot here. And we ran into Eli every Floodwater. He's usually just opening shows. Now he has 2 headlining spots because he's hooking up with Karen or something. Who knows?
Nah, he's a funny dude.
He's nice. We have a clip of him actually later, so maybe you'll take that back. We'll take a look.
Nah, I've seen him
this
live.
year
I've seen him live too. I think he's good too. I was really disappointed by this clip I have.
Yeah.
So this is just a compilation of all the successful handshakes, and there's one here that was a little tricky.
we visited Iowa City's Floodwater Comedy Festival,
Oh,
I managed to land every
That one?
handshake.
That one? You see that one? This guy
This year
throws
when we visited
this guy throws the thumb-to-thumb handshake, and I nail it.
Iowa City's Floodwater
Not this guy, obviously.
Comedy Festival. I managed to land every.
See that?
Yeah.
We land every handshake, and look how happy this guy is that we landed that handshake.
He's jerking off your thumb.
Oh, he digs it, dude. He said, "David Collins, let me make your thumb squirt." Sorry, I didn't mean to drop that C word. Anyway,
handshake.
That's a good handshake
Really wanted to
compilation.
get
Have fun stepping back into the David Collins character.
Oh yeah, well this is one of our first street interviews too.
Yeah.
But we knew it was appropriate. It's very on theme. The thing is that David Collins is a former radio show that's trying to do all of the same radio steps, but without any of the infrastructure.
Right.
So we're bringing the show to like a live event, reporting on the event, ostensibly to nobody. But it gives the appearance of so everybody gives this attention. They're like, oh, you got a camera, you have a cameraman, he's wearing a hat, you're wearing a hat, you guys must be doing something.
Yeah, you're just trying to help the festival, right?
And you get all this fake respect. Yeah, you have some fun with it. Yeah, we are trying to help the festival. I would like there to be comedians there that I know and enjoy, but we're giving it attention, positive or negative. Maybe we're selling one ticket.
Known Eastern Iowa stand-up comedian Jen Cool.
Oh, Jen Cool. Anyway, we'll get past this clip too. So scrolling through the Instagram. If nobody's scrolled through this Instagram, I think we got some good stuff on there. Maybe it's worth some of the clips of the episodes I don't appreciate that I did. I might take those down one day. The clipping episodes is so gay. I hate that I did any of that. At least I wrote my own subtitles. They're accurate. The AI subtitles drive me crazy. But
yeah,
anyway.
they are very all over the place.
Oh, yeah. So I forgot how I wanted to set this up. I hope the street interviews don't go like this. Oh, did I skip it already?
30-minute half.
Never mind, I guess. I guess I'm confused. Excuse me. Scrolling through the Instagram. This is the only part of the prep package that I'm not very good at. I try to scroll through a page, but if I pulled up Instagram right now, the stream's going to shut down. I just need a new computer because I can't function. I just rely on this prep package now. Thank God I figured this out. So we did some street interviews. We went to the Madison Card Show last year. This is our most recent in between Floodwater.
Yep. Yeah, you can find.
And this is what we try to do.
You went to the Autism Festival.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a mix. We gave it a positive review. And that's what I want to do with the Floodwater thing. We did kind of, in a way, go to make fun of like these card nerds.
Yeah.
But if you watch my 10-minute video of it, it's about how, people and their grandchildren are going to do this. There's a heartwarming story within it, but we try to...
It's like a nice family event.
Yeah, we try, but we, give them their due ribbing.
There's a lot of people who are into cards.
No doubt.
It's kind of super popular.
They sell a lot of them at the grocery store. And they're cheap at a grocery store, too. They're often like 20% less than the Target.
Like sports cards or like...
Sports cards.
Yeah.
Oh, they're for holidays. We have Pokemon cards in the back now.
Oh, yeah. I bought some Pokemon cards from a Hy-Vee once.
They're there. I think they used to be more common.
Yeah.
Do I have a call? What is that? Oh. Is it a text message? What the hell is going on? Also, this phone number that I have for this 563-239-0508, it used to belong to somebody named Dewan Madison, and a lot of people wanted to get hold of that Dewan
Was
Madison.
that your dog's name?
No, Dewan Madison. It's some guy that owes money, and
oh damn,
this like
people are blowing him up.
Some black woman called me and was looking for Dewan.
I'm like, sorry, Dewan's not here. Do I sound like Dewan?
Somebody just texted me a 563 number.
Yeah.
It just says they sell families at grocery stores. So text me. You'll get your comment read.
They sell families?
I mean, maybe. I think the texting actually takes up minutes on that phone. So, but if you call in, I'll definitely answer. If you text, you might get read. That was a 563 number though. So someone local.
Yeah. It was probably Weege. I think Weege is a local person.
So here is when we were at the Madison Card Show, a few Instagram clips of that, some street interviews, gearing us up for this week's Floodwater Comedy Festival. And next week, when we bring that clip of the Floodwater Comedy Festival to the show, that 10 or 12-minute review, we have a special guest coming on the show, somebody that's never been here before.
Oh, yeah?
A young stand-up comedian who's Mexican.
Oh, okay.
A little tease.
Yeah.
Deals cards at the casino.
Oh, yeah. His name start with an N.
Right. But that's, you would say that no matter who it was, just for the joke.
I know who you're talking about. He's a good kid.
Yep. Yeah, you can find guys up to 80 and kids 5, 6 years old.
Right. Well, somebody was joking downstairs. They said this is the only time and place that you get to talk to a 12-year-old.
That's a little creepy.
It's a weird way to put it, but that was his opening line.
I love how fearless you
That's
are.
probably why he's downstairs.
Maybe.
Well, look at him. He turns. He smiled at the end. He likes it. We're all having
It's
fun.
a nice little joke.
You just gotta if you freeze up and you look nervous, then they'll get in their head. The thing,
They'll be like, "Oh, does he know I'm a pedophile?"
Oh, is he? Yeah, that's exactly.
Is this a cop?
What happened to the Olive Garden fire alarm guy? Well, we've exhausted kind of the best of Daniel Larson, and I'm not too much of an expert. There are...
I tried sending you that video where he was calling out that Todd Basinger dude.
That'd be great. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, but then it got deleted.
Oh.
Because I sent it to you, and then I tried opening it. It's a video. It's a video.
That's too bad. Yeah, Daniel Larson... And once I did a little research, though, I realized there are half a dozen Daniel Larson documentaries out there.
Is there?
And I could pull one. If people are interested and don't know much about it, then I'd be happy to just...
It's very funny. It's just a very
Follow me on Twitch. David Collins 30, everybody. I will watch one of those Daniel Larson videos today on Twitch.
Yeah?
And we will watch that documentary while I do some... small grinding on old school RuneScape there.
We got a phone call.
And we'll watch one of those Daniel Larson documentaries on stream. How about that? That's a good idea. David Collins 30. We'll get into a little more of this Floodwater talk here. But I have a call here. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Please turn your radio down.
First time listener, long time caller. It's the first time listener, long time caller.
Hello.
Oh.
How are you doing? I really don't know what to say.
What's your name? Where are you calling from? Those are the two questions I asked.
What's your name? Where are you calling?
You have to turn the radio off, or what do you call it?
I'm starstruck right now.
I can hear myself in the background.
I don't have no radio on.
It's good to know how quickly the live is. It's very live.
I don't have no live is. It's very live. Oh shit! I see what you're saying.
This is Robert.
Well, anyways,
It's certainly-
I just want to
it's
say
certainly-
thank you for the awesome show and
Robert Wallace, you could have called my personal phone. Well, thank you for that call in. I interrupted him. He was just saying nice things about the show, but I spooked him.
God, it's all right.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. I would have asked him about Floodwater, what he thinks we should do. Obviously, we're going to bring some games again, which we'll get into here. Let's just... Oh, this is another good bit. Maybe we can do this at Floodwater, too, with some people. Yeah. Although at Floodwater, you're very much more... At the card collecting convention, you can kind of blend in. Nobody knows that you've interviewed other people, maybe, or they haven't listened as much.
Yeah.
Floodwater, you run into the same people over and over again, so this is a tougher bit to execute. But this is fun. Maybe we could try this again. This is one of my favorite bets.
Perfect. Well, we're here for David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show and Drive Time David Collins. Would you like to say hi to David Collins?
Sure. Hi, David Collins.
Perfect.
Where you're standing there, you're David Collins, and you tell the person, would you like to say hi to David Collins? And then they turn to the camera and say hi to David Collins. That's one of my favorite bets.
That is really funny.
I'm filming here for Drive Time David Collins and David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. It's just a...
I've seen and heard that, yeah.
Oh, great.
You haven't, you liar.
We got a big fan at the card collecting festival. He's 73 years old, and he really likes baseball. But
it's just 73-year-olds watching the show.
Yeah.
Weege is an 85-year-old man.
We have an older audience. That'd be really cool. I would like that. How do I gear a show to be attractive? Like, I know how to make a children's show, I think.
Just talk about war.
Yeah, I know. You have to be so political.
You have to be very political.
They just watch this political nonsense.
If you want to get the old ladies, just have just do soup talk.
85 years young.
just have a whole podcast focused on soup. You get the old ladies then.
Is that a Dan McCullough or a Paul Hargis reference? I don't know. 85 years young.
I think it's Dan McCullough.
It's Dan McCullough, but
it's one of the prank calls.
Yeah, that's the prank call. That's one of those lines.
Don't make fun of my name.
It might even be like a Jerky Boys line too originally.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll get this one. This isn't the best clip. We can skip this. I like this. I don't know who Jacob P. Comedy is, but he's just posting in the comments on David Collins saying, "Follow us on Instagram. We follow back." All right, thank you. Oh yeah, well I hope
desperate.
I hope the street interviews don't end up like this when I'm out there.
ये मुंह के अंदर क्या है तुम्हारे?
मुंह के अंदर दांत है.
वो तो मुझे भी दिख रहा है.
तो दिख रहा तो फिर पूछ क्यों रही है?
How embarrassing, right?
Oh God, that's the worst. I hate when that happens.
This is what I'm talking. I've mentioned this before. This is just another reminder that if you try to search by upload date these days, you are bound to just get flooded with Indian content. They are taking over YouTube. They're
taking over the gas stations too.
You know how much they have a huge. You think there's a bunch of, maybe it's because they're like illegal indentured servants, a lot of these Indian guys that work at like the hotels and the gas stations.
Yeah.
But if you look at the stats, they're economically, I think the Indians
They're on the
are
up.
making like one of the most money of any demographic.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with that, but they're flooding YouTube. Maybe it's all this YouTube income that they're getting. So here we go. This is last year's Floodwater Comedy Festival.
There was actual flood.
The bridge was down, and I think that affected some of the audiences. I think it's going to be a bigger year this year. I think people are going to be excited. The students are going to be in town because it's the week before Thanksgiving, so they still have a few days before their vacation, I think.
Yeah.
So it should be be good. Hopefully.
I hope it's good for
if they don't have school Monday and they booked the comedy festival the day after all the students went home for the holiday, then I'm going to blow a gasket. The way this has been managed is crazy. It's really the theme of the story here, but we haven't uncovered exactly how big of a disaster it possibly could be at this point. But this is last year's comedy festival. And this is what I want to do. This is like a 7-minute edit. We'll probably make it a little longer this year.
Summer.
But I made a 7-minute edit because we were just going to play this straight on David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show, episode 44.
Anyway, yeah, we're recording, right?
Oh, yeah, we're recording.
Oh, was he going to jump if we weren't here? We just saved a life.
He was like, I was going to commit suicide, but I saw the camera.
I'm David Collins, and I'm here at Floodwater Comedy Festival in Iowa City for the festival. Are we having any issues back there?
And that's one of the problems with bringing two cameramen is that nobody really might take responsibility. Matt's done this so many times, though, now I think he's just going to take over and make sure things are going well.
Yeah, no, he's reliable.
He's kind of a pro now.
Boy, what an exciting time. A lot of regional comedians here. Also, a lot of comedians from Chicago. And even some more national comedians.
Exactly. I mean, there's no local comedian. You notice that list? No local comedians.
Yeah, it's kind of garbage.
It's Iowa City Comedy
It used
Festival.
to be all local comedians and then like a headliner.
But Mike Lucas was just too exhausted from running it every year, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't any point of failure. It was actually successful.
It
You
was,
just said.
it seemed very successful when Mike was running it.
And then those three, they need a nickname, that Karen, Travis, Logan trio.
Yeah.
Although I don't even think maybe Travis is part of it anymore. It's all Karen these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's just holding it afloat.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Floodwater, everybody.
Nice.
I believe we're going to try to run into...
They should call it melting water. Freezing water this year. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's November.
Lori Kilmartin, I think, is her name. And I want to ask her about writing on Tough Crowd.
They paid her thousands of dollars to come to the show. She got an audience of 4 dozen, the most. I mean, that's very generous. We didn't watch anybody watch we were standing outside the venue for hours. Nobody ever walked in or out.
Yeah.
But except Hope Sears and the feature. But which is fine. But apparently there were some people there, I heard. That wasn't like completely empty, so I guess people just waited from the show before for like an hour and just sat in the auditorium for an hour.
Where was it? It was at the theater,
the
wasn't
Englehart. Yeah, it was at the Englehart, like a legit theater. So that's why it seems so like there should be people walking in here. But Lori Kilmartin was a big flop, I believe, and she never came outside to talk to me. I tried. Karen made a point to try to keep me away from her.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
but
weird.
So we'll see. We'll talk about this year. The big headliner is Eli. So we'll definitely get to talk to him.
Yeah.
What a step down. Well, Lori Kilmartin, she wrote for Tough Crowd. She's a big name.
Yeah.
Given that Colin Quinn just had a brand new comedy special. We're hoping to run into some regional comedians and ask them if it's their first time at Floodwater, and hopefully even talk to some audience members to see how much they've enjoyed the show.
And then we ran into this during the prep package again, though. I was having some issues. My computer is falling apart. You see this guy running, though? This is a good clip to see.
Oh, this is where the Asian dude, like he's like you ask him a bunch of questions and he just seems confused.
You see this guy running? Yeah.
Recently knocked down a bridge.
Well, he's very confused. He's trying to find a way to get past this bridge. We just see him walk during the entire intro.
Well, you guys are talking to him. He looked like very upset.
That's pivotal to the streets that a lot of these people are performing comedy on. So we have noticed the crowds might not be too large, but we're going to go ahead and check it out and see if we can get some interviews. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a trespasser back here. Sir, are you on your way to the comedy festival? Hello? Are you on your way to the comedy festival?
Hi?
Hello. Are you on your way to the comedy festival?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Well, I hope you have a great day. You're dressed very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you headed?
About 10,000 kilometers away. Anyway, have a nice
10,000 kilometers. Boy, that's going to be a long walk. How exciting.
And boy, did I mean, we showed the raw the unedited ones just so I could let people and let my audience know, but how much of a tyrant I can be when we're doing these shit interviews.
Yeah.
But the fact that they didn't move the camera to keep on him or on me, that I'm like walking out of frame to continue this conversation. Boy, did I ask what was that when I looked at that, and none of them touching the camera. Boy, did I went off a little bit. I barked a little bit.
Yeah,
it was a little rude, and I've shown it live, but you got to be careful when you're out there, please.
Yeah,
stay on me, everybody.
Follow the Asian man.
Yeah, keep on the Asian.
Keep on the Asian.
Hey there, my name's David Collins, and I'm here outside Sanctuary Pub in...
So then we'll do this. We'll go to the different venues. There'll probably be 3 or 4 venues that we'll be able to pop outside of. Some of these shows happen at the same time. The goal is to catch audience members going in,
I think
leaving
all
early,
the shows are happening at the Willow Creek.
No.
It's just the poster that you showed, it said at the Willow Creek.
There's no way that all of the shows are at Willow Creek Theater.
I think
that's not a comedy festival.
If I'm not mistaken, unless I saw something wrong.
Well, some of the shows overlap, so I don't think that's possible. Well, we have the schedule here in a little bit. Well, you look that up. We'll continue playing here. This is outside the Sanctuary Pub.
Iowa City for the 4:30 show, The Booze Cruise. So your name's Cassandra. You're a local comedian. You're on the festival today.
Cassie.
That I am.
So I'm here with Nong.
I saw Cassie in Huskies. She's very good in Huskies. Shout out Cassandra Johnson.
She's very entertaining. She's very funny. Very entertaining.
She was good in that movie Huskies with Tom Garland.
She's a cool person.
Festival today.
That I am.
So I'm here with Nong. Yes. Okay, we're here with Nong.
Okay, I have no response. Nong. All right, we'll move right along. What a name.
And he's here to see we're at the Booze Cruise. Is that right? That's what this.
Yes. Brad Klein.
Brad Klein. I've never met you. My name's David Collins.
Nice to meet you.
My hands are a little full. I'd shake your hand. You know, last year we had to shake a lot of people's hands. I had a different setup here. We ended up not getting any audio. So we have a better setup this time.
I think all the
but now I
shows
can't
are
shake
at the Willow Creek.
Isn't there overlap? Did you notice that?
Mm-mm. They're all boom, boom,
Then why
boom,
are they
boom.
out of order? Look at the Friday lineup. All the shows are out of order. Why don't they just put it in chronological order then? If they're at the same venue. I thought they were out of order because, like, this is the order for this venue, this is the order for that venue.
Well, the flyer, this thing says Floodwater Comedy Festival, November 14th through 15th, 2005, Willow Creek Theater, Iowa City, Iowa.
Can I just do a 5-minute set outside the venue?
Yeah, you probably could.
See if I get an audience.
We'll just talk to Karen.
I'll bring my juggling balls. No, I want to try to take away from the festival. I want to get a bigger audience than what's happening inside. I don't know. What's a good bit?
A good bit would have just talk Troy up and have him do a 5-minute spot.
Oh, okay, get Troy a guest spot.
Yeah, try to get Troy a guest spot.
Say, Karen, has she ever met Troy?
No.
We can say, like, part of our joke today is we brought this really funny comedian from Omaha.
Yeah.
So we have a funny comedian from Omaha. He wants to do 5 minutes. We told him that you were going to give him 5 minutes. Would you please?
Yeah,
just tell her I already promised it to him.
That'd be very funny.
That'd be good. That's a good bit. We'll do that with Troy. I'll have to rewatch this so I can write this down.
But his hands. I was really proud.
We miss him at the open mics.
Oh, it's very smart. Are you part of the improv show?
I'm not. Stand-up comedy.
Oh, well, you could have fooled me there. A lot of people will see Brody here and say, oh, is he just an audience member? No, Brody is a very funny stand-up comedian in Iowa City here.
He chuckled when you said very
Cedar
funny. He
Rapids.
has no confidence in himself whatsoever.
He doesn't, but it's fake depression. This guy, and I think he's changed a little bit in the last couple of years. But when I met this guy in 2019, he looked just like this. Clearly goes to the gym regularly.
Yeah.
He's a pretty boy.
Yeah.
And he would do comedy about grocery shopping and being depressed and buying like fatty foods.
Yeah.
And it'd be like Brody, this doesn't match what people are seeing at all.
No.
This is completely unrelatable. Nobody believes you. But he's very nice, and he's always been very supportive
I
towards
love
me. And I
Brody,
think he's a sweet boy.
Yeah, I love
His
Brody.
comedy has always been suspect.
He's been getting. Last few times I've seen him, he's getting. Really
That's
good.
how I felt too. But it's 8 years in, Brody. I hope so.
Yeah. No, he's a sweet boy. I miss him.
It's pretty much the same.
Unlike me, I get worse. I was really good in 2019 when I first started, and I've progressively gotten worse at comedy, I think. And Brody's actually on the
I think it's just how we all feel.
the
'cause
incline. So
when we first start out, we think we're rock stars, and then we realize not so much.
it's just like anything. When you start anything, you learn so quickly. You're learning new things. You're constantly improving, and then you plateau, and you feel like I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just like so many
You
things.
just gotta keep,
Just like juggling, the same thing happened with juggling. But you know what happens? You just got to learn something different. Learn a new trick with 3 balls
Write a
instead
new
of trying
joke,
to move to 6.
It's all practice.
Same
practice,
community,
practice.
would you say?
Yeah. Oh, I
You're
would
right.
think so, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think the show's going to go? How much do you think you're going to enjoy it?
I'm hoping for a 10.
Realistically,
He doesn't seem optimistic at all.
Maybe Kelly will be a 10, but strangers could be a hit and miss.
I mean, I've been surprised with the comedy scene here in Iowa City so far.
You're not even seeing the comedy scene here in Iowa City. Which
No, you're not at
maybe
all.
thank God.
Maybe I think Brody's Iowa City.
Okay.
I think Brody's Iowa City.
There's always a Cedar Rapids boy, I believe.
Well, Cedar Rapids is only like 25 minutes away.
That's true. It's
Half an
basically
hour,
the
yeah.
same scene.
Yeah.
Cedar Rapids is better.
I'm not from around here, but realistically, 7 minimum, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Well, you look very beautiful. How do you decide what to wear for
Look
a
at me.
comedy
This
show?
is also a big thing I like to do. You got to compliment them, guys. You got to let the people know you're interviewing that they're good looking and funny, and then they'll be
They'll warm
interviewed.
up and they'll tell you anything.
7 minimum, honestly.
Well, you look very beautiful. How do you decide what to wear for a comedy show? As a female comedian, you have to wonder. You say, everybody's going to be judging me on what I look like.
Well, and let's be fair, in comparison to the male comedians, just the game for female.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these male comedians are wearing shorts.
Ridiculous, absolutely. Cargo.
And Brad Klein, the child of deaf adults, Coda.
Yeah.
Brad Klein, totally wearing shorts.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think what you wear on stage has any indication on how funny you are.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Sam Talent, I think, wears shorts.
Yeah, he's hilarious. So
Shorts with
either
pockets, and
funny
who
or
knows
not,
what's in those.
what you wear has nothing to do with that.
That's a good point.
Big component to wear whatever the fuck you want on stage.
Wearing
Doesn't
shorts.
Ridiculous, absolutely. Cargo shorts with pockets, and who knows what's in those pockets.
Are you the only comedian that
We
does...
have a question in the live
Condoms
chat.
and drugs are in those pockets.
Do you have Austin Ingalls' phone number?
I do not.
Oh, you don't?
No, we communicate through like Facebook.
I bet I do, since I visited him in Austin, Texas. Actually,
Yeah, I would imagine you would have his number.
It's 8 a.m. there. That's good. We have a question in the live chat asking how Austin Ingalls is doing in comedy right now. Why don't we just see if we can give him a call?
Austin's always posting about doing shows and stuff. So.
Yeah, things are going well there, but I don't want to answer for him. I'm not really too updated. But he's been working out there, so maybe we can wake him up from his slumber for just a couple minutes here and get that answer in the live chat. We're almost wrapped up with this video here. I just wanted to get through Floodwater, and then we're going to wrap up with my favorite sketch that I produced a few years ago. It's called Turkey Hand. It's a Thanksgiving sketch. Getting into the holidays. Big fan of Christmas. I'm already feeling the Christmas spirit. Aw. Okay, we'll leave him a voicemail.
Finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey there, Austin. I hope you listen to your voicemails. I don't, but mine always tells people that my voicemail box is full, so they don't run into this problem. But hopefully you hear this, because we have a question on the show today that somebody's asking in the live chat. How is Austin Ingalls succeeding in Texas? So I thought I'd give you a call here so we could hear some of that. But you didn't answer. Have a great Wednesday. Happy November 12th. Anybody have anything else they want to say to Austin?
Hi, Austin.
Troy is 8 years old with progeria, and his dying wish is to do stand-up.
That's funny.
All right. Have a great day. Well, Austin Ingalls' voicemail there. He's been doing well.
Sign language as...
I miss him.
they do comedy.
No, there's a few of us. There's historically a bunch of us that, some people my parents' age, some people, in between generations. There's a few people younger than me. But yeah, there's not many of us, but there's some.
That's fascinating. Now, the thing is, it's such a nice day out.
Oh,
We were in
is
the
this the guy
Quad
that
Cities
got all
yesterday. People were
weirded out?
canceling.
Yeah, that was the child of deaf comedians. So I had asked him, because he's talking about being a deaf comedian. I say, well, it's almost like being a prop comedian. You do something that separates you from other comedians. And he immediately says, yeah, that's exactly right.
And then he's like, no.
That's exactly right. And he says that to me, and then immediately after the show, he's going up to Matt, he's going up to Delicious, he's going up to me, he's saying, hey, can we make sure that gets edited out? Like, really, I can't have the deaf community seeing me agree to it being compared to prop comedy.
Yeah, just turn off the subtitles.
And that's all they'll do. They won't even hear you. They'll only see you talking about it. So I don't know why you're so concerned. Do you have a profile? I don't think they can't read profiled lips.
There's some.
That's fascinating.
Isn't that funny? If you want to lie to a deaf person, you just turn your head and they can't read your lips anymore.
You just go like this and they can't understand.
Oh, you don't even need to. You just look over there. You say, hey, I'm talking to a deaf person right here. Hello, deaf person. Now you can't hear me. No, I'm telling you a secret behind your back, but right here. I'm right in front of you. Yeah, you don't even need to move your
One
hands.
of my first jokes ever was, I think it's rude when deaf people talk with food in their hands.
It's very funny.
I don't think anyone ever like understood it because it's never really gotten a laugh.
I think that's funny.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
I think I've laughed at that before.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious, but I think you were the only one laughing.
In the process of moving, I found a note card and I was looking through some old jokes. I found this one that I hadn't thought of in a while. I said, it said, do you think necrophiliacs like their coffee cold? It's a take on I like my women like I like my coffee.
They like a nice cold brew.
It's a reverse. That's the fun part about writing jokes. You try to take an old joke that's been done a million times and rewrite it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's fun.
I'm telling you guys, I'm thinking about this stand-up a little more recently.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's such a nice day out. We were in the Quad Cities yesterday. People were canceling shows. I think everybody's just out camping.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
There are a lot of people that like camping in Iowa City.
Oh, shit. This was the day after Austin Ingalls' last show that I did. This is the day after the 4th episode of the reality show, basically.
Oh, yeah. We went to Moline.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know. Usually on the streets, yeah.
Ed Lammers was still
there are a
alive.
lot of stereotypes about Iowa
Even
City. I'm
at
sure
this
there's
moment.
plenty of camping jokes you could make.
R.I.P.
Probably, yeah.
That's one thing I wanted to ask. I noticed by looking at the list, I thought that there were fewer LGBT comedians than there were in the past, but
I noticed that this year, too. It was a lot of nerdy white guys and cool black guys.
Yeah.
A handful of women. Not too gay this year.
Ugh.
What's going on over there, Karen?
Well, maybe I'll go.
the comedian, there were probably 50% female comedians on the shows.
Really? Because the show I'm on tonight is all dudes.
Hell yeah,
Hey there,
Brody.
whatever you want to talk and tell me about if you enjoyed the show or
favorite.
anything about that.
Tim Overton here. I
is all
want
dudes.
everybody to take note of this Tim Overton guy
Hey there,
here.
whatever you wanna
We
talk-
talked about him when we talk about Des Moines comedians.
That's who that is, huh?
Yeah, we talk about
I've heard his
Matt
name.
Ferry and I have talked about him on the show before. But you find clips of this where he's like, he's
sneaking out.
He's kind of like a.
He looked like he just got done masturbating in
He's-
that building.
right, exactly.
Like he got away with it.
He at times he looks like a suspicious pudgy nerd with a thin shirt for no reason. You could see his tits, you can see his stomach, and at other times he looks like Stefan from Family Matters.
Yeah,
he dresses in he looks cool. You say, who is this guy? I met him like 3 times because
Maybe
he's 2 different people.
He just dresses for his mood, man. I guess
He really is an interesting dude. This Tim Overton, funny on stage. Never
Is he
see him.
funny?
He's like
I've never-
genuinely funny, and he's a drummer.
Yeah.
He's a lot of things that I really like.
His name sounds familiar. So
He doesn't do any of these shows, though. We won't see him Saturday for some reason, unless he's in the audience.
Right
He's just
on.
going to be in the audience.
Let's go up the.
I think he's one of those people that are funny, but like battles suicide too often to the point where it's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
In
That,
one
I don't know you that well.
In one bad set, could just set him over the edge.
Yeah.
All right,
but
well, I hope he's okay.
And I hope that's true. Otherwise, that's a really wild thing to say about somebody.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
I think he just tried just to accuse somebody of constantly wanting to kill themselves out of.
Can tell me about if you enjoyed the show or anything about
No,
that.
he just walks away.
It was great.
there's
It was
hope.
great. What do you think about it? On a scale of 1 to karaoke? Karaoke? Well, that's great. The people in Iowa City love karaoke. So, on a scale of 1 through karaoke, how how would you describe
What's that,
today's
Craig?
show?
Craig Jarvie?
Yeah. He works for Y105. I have his business card.
Oh, right on.
And he knew of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show before we interviewed him at Floodwater because he happened to watch the Eric Nagel episode.
Okay.
E-Rock from
Nice.
Opie and Anthony show.
I'm gonna be Facebook friends with him or something.
I would say, is karaoke good?
But I didn't want my parents to be left out, and I'm telling jokes about them, so don't want to leave them out. So I'd start signing and speaking it just like I would at home. And
Do you ever stop moving your hands and say, I'm saying this behind their back now?
Sometimes I can sign differently than what I'm saying, but it's definitely muscle memory, so I have to practice.
How terrifying is that? You can you can sign differently. What a deceptive thing to learn.
Yeah.
You psychopath. What's his name again?
I don't know. Deafy McGee?
Deafy McGee, the Coda. Brad Klein. That's his name, Brad Klein.
Okay. Where's he out of?
Kleinville. Who the hell knows? He's probably from Chicago. Can't get any work there because everybody can hear. What am I clicking?
That sounds like a difficult trick there.
Yep.
Tell me about your hat.
Well, it's an Oakland A's hat. It's the hat they wear at their home games. They're moving to Las Vegas next year, so I don't know if they'll keep the same style or not.
That's interesting. Well, there's probably a lot of A's and
guy.
He's so nice.
Every time I meet him.
He's just a sweetheart.
I know, and he was so nice to me too. And we talked for like 12 minutes. It was such
awesome,
it was too long of a clip. It's so obnoxious when you do a 12-minute clip like that.
He's a lovely individual.
Anxious to see Lori Kilmartin.
He was there just for Lori Kilmartin.
Hope is a lovely individual as well.
Hope's one of my favorite people, and I've known her since 2019 too. I actually have a funny story about Hope. Hope invited me to a birthday show. So, I mean, say what you will. This is like, it's somewhat sad to her birthday parties are fundraisers generally.
Yeah.
And I don't know. She doesn't strike me as somebody that has like a rousing social life, like a lot of friends. And she's friendly with the comedy scene, and everybody really likes her being around. But she's not the funniest person on stage. It's not like she's getting a lot of shows, but she's happy to be there. She's happy to participate. She's happy. She's friendly. Everybody likes her. She invited me to one of these birthday fundraisers in 2019, and I went and did it. And it was for her birthday or whatever, but it was just a fundraiser event I thought I was getting booked on. And I got like a little money. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever the case was, it was an opportunity to do her show and then go do another show that day. So I was going to do 2 spots that night. I was really looking forward to it. But her show I put a little time into because it was a fundraiser for Foundation 2, which is a organization for mental health and suicide awareness.
Okay.
Foundation 2.
That's cool.
So that was what the fundraiser was for. But Foundation 1 is a pro-Israeli blog. So I wrote a bit where the bit was that I wrote a set for Foundation 1. But, it was for Foundation 2. So I went up there.
Did you explain it?
Well, I went up there and I did a few... I said, like, well, I thought, I guess this is for Foundation 2. I'm just learning. I thought this was Foundation 1. I'm just going to do my original set here, though. And then my first few jokes were in Hebrew. So there's Alo's just in the background dying. Alo thought it was really funny. Alo means in the back of the room. He's laughing really hard.
And no one else.
Yeah, for Hope's birthday fundraiser show.
That was at the Penguins,
it was at
wasn't
Penguins,
it?
yeah.
All right.
So then I do a few jokes in Hebrew. Those bomb. Then I do a couple of jokes that are that I wrote specifically that were like Israeli focus. I said something about like the buildings in Israel look like a art museum in New York. I don't remember. It's the wording there, but it's something, you know what I mean? It was like those types of, it was Jewish related jokes. And then I ended with 2 minutes of
very funny
of mental health jokes, trying to read direct course. But they didn't like those jokes. They don't like, oh, May is Brain Cancer and Brain Tumor Awareness Month, because May is the only month you can say after having a stroke. They didn't like that.
No.
They didn't like that any more than the Hebrew.
They don't like comedy.
So I bombed completely, but it was fun. But I don't know.
It's very fun.
It was fun. I appreciate Hope always inviting me.
I haven't seen her around lately. I don't know what's going on.
I think she lives in Dubuque now.
She lives in East Dubuque. I think she lives right up the street.
She was a Cedar Rapids girl for a while.
Yeah, she lives right up the street from me.
also works for.
And someone like stole her car.
Oh my god, I know she's got the worst.
She did a set about it. It was just super funny.
She needs like an Ugly Betty show or something. She deserves a real attention.
Yeah,
she's so genuinely her.
Oh yeah, she's very
she's
nice.
Poor woman getting her car stolen. She's still so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Minneapolis.
She probably thought it was her fault.
Somehow, probably. Yeah.
I think it was Acme Comedy.
Oh, wow. Do you ever do any meet and greets and say, hey, Lori, I'm here to see you again? She says, oh, great to see you.
Yeah, well, she was hanging out, and Nick Swartzen was in the bar, too, so I got to talk to him.
Oh, wow.
Brad Klein's not a...
I would pay any money to listen to a conversation between Nick Swartzen and Craig.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
He knew all about it. I dropped a Nick Swartzen in the news reference. This is when he got too high before that Denver show.
Yeah, he said he chatted up Nick Swartzen at this bar.
Well, she was hanging
and he knew all about the news, too. He's really hip to comedy.
Yeah.
out, and Nick Swartzen was in the bar, too, so I got to talk to him.
Oh, wow. Nick Swartzen. Yeah. You know, did you hear about his story in Denver a few months ago?
I did.
And Nick Swartzen, I hope he wasn't like that when you got to meet him.
No, he wasn't.
Boy, he's a risky...
Years ago, Nick Swartzen had a Denver comedy set. It wasn't filmed by anything other than a cell phone, but he had a set where he was really basically looked like Theo Von's set from that not to be released Netflix special, where he's just a mess. He's talking off stage. He's too high.
You sound like a real fan of comedy. You're very...
yeah, I'm a huge fan, yep.
It's good. I was on the first show, the very first one. I'm going to be on the very last one. I didn't go yesterday, so I can't really... It's been going all right so far.
But you've heard good things.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
What have you heard?
That people have been laughing, showing up, kind of. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want.
That's what the festival is for. Love, representation,
and finally laughs.
Last year
Love
when we were
it,
here,
dude.
these streets
I
were
miss
packed.
David.
People walking by, people going to shows, people talking to us while we do shows. I think he yelled out David Collins. Did you guys hear that?
I heard that, yeah.
Delicious.
Do you know anything about the Englert Theater? Well, this is where they're going to be doing a lot of the events this evening, the bigger events. Right now, they're setting up for some improv show, improvised Jane Austen, something like that.
Jane Austen.
Double accent.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I'm gonna hit. You can see me hitting. This is probably not recording anymore, is it? Oh, you can hit me seeing the Forest Air over by Willow Creek Theater later tonight before my set. We're gonna ollie the Forest Air, so check it out, dude.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Skate or Die.
Skate or Die, and that is actually the song that the heavy metal screamo music that we opened with was called Skate or Die.
Oh, nice.
That was the name of the song. So
Sweet, yeah.
Good wrap up there.
Or Die Skating. I don't know.
Whoa, everybody. Oh, here we go. Oh, I was trying to click it fast, but if I'm double clicking, I was going to make Craig disappear and reappear. Spooky Craig, everybody.
It's magic.
So yeah, that was Floodwater last year. We have a lot of ideas. We're going to bring some games there. Now the games, if you look at the Instagram clips from Floodwater last year, we have more of the games being shown. I have a homeless guy that's living in his car that we got a good segment on, I guess. But we'll try to do some more of that. That's some good ideas for this year's Floodwater. But look forward to next week, where we'll have Nathan here, hopefully. I haven't really talked to him, but he added me back on Facebook, and he mentioned it last Thursday at the Goose. So I think that I could get him here for next week.
Yeah, I mentioned it. I mentioned the show to him, and I was like, yeah, you could probably do it sometime, dude. He'd be cool with it.
Certainly, as soon as next week. And I thought it'd be great to have him, and we could look at all the things that we captured on this week's Floodwater with him.
Sweet.
That'd be fun.
Cool.
We'll introduce him to the David Collins universe.
I don't know if he knows what comedy festivals are.
Oh, great. We will get him on next year's Floodwater.
He is. I went up to Madison with him a couple weeks, and he was just like a kid in a candy store.
Oh yeah,
he's very green.
Comedy on stage.
He's like,
I bet
he's like a excited puppy.
He's really. How old is he?
He's like 24.
Oh, okay. He's that young.
Yeah.
You can't tell with those Mexican mustaches.
Yeah, no, for sure. Or just Mexicans in general.
Somewhat, yeah, that's true.
They don't. I mean, they age very well until they don't.
They look young.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Oh, I wanted to finish it. We're gonna wrap off with a wrap off. Oh,
we're gonna whack off with this.
I had some good body cam here too. Oh, this is the schedule for Floodwater here, everybody.
Yeah, it's all at the Willow Creek.
Saturday, November 15th. I'll have to go back a little bit here. So this is how it starts. 10 a.m. we have a workshop by Clayton Margson. At 1 a.m. we have a workshop by another insurance salesman,
Yeah,
Peter
they look like
Collins.
scam artists, dude. Collins?
Yeah,
Huh?
he's my cousin.
Yeah.
Peter Collins, my cousin.
Yeah, they look like scam artists, dude.
Want to strengthen your scene work while bringing your own unique characters to life, all while fully supporting your scene partner? That's a run-on sentence.
Nah, I'd rather kill myself.
Well, this is the workshop for you. Our focus will be making concrete physical and emotional choices and staying true to them. Get out of your head and into your body. The rest will follow. For those improvisers that would want to build the tools in their toolbox for feeling anchored in their scenic choices, stop worrying about having the right thing to say and react from a truthful place. It's a very improv-focused comedy show or comedy festival here.
Yeah, it's kind of...
We'll catch the people on an influx of improv, try to catch Pope Cactus and Mick and Tony there. You'll know a cyclone, a stand-up cyclone and a storm surge of stand-up at 5 p.m. and again at 8 p.m., both headlined by Eli Wills.
Nice.
And I have a short clip of Eli Wills here we want to jump to briefly. And he does something, he goes back and forth, but this is an old clip of Eli Wills stand-up. This is going to be our big headliner Saturday that I can't wait to...
I feel like you're...
This is one of his shorts. It's one of the first things on his YouTube channel.
Oh, right on.
And I would say that this is a brave... I would describe this comedy bit as brave.
Brave?
Because it's one thing to... make an audience not like you. It's another thing for your peers to say, don't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see.
Responsible relative. Anybody checking their phone during the show being like, my younger brother said he could do it, he can't. You ever try to hand a younger brother a baby? Just hold it like...
You got here.
Just hold it like, oh, it's a football. That's pretty good. Hey. Just hold it like it's a hacky sack. Okay. He's holding it like it's a hacky sack.
So he's dropping the microphone and kicking it back up to his hand like a hacky sack, pretending, of course, the microphone is a newborn child in this joke.
Yeah.
It's a funny bit, but it's distracting to me as somebody who could be following him on stage at some point to say, are you kicking the microphone that I'm going to be using here? I hope he brings his own microphone. This is wild. But Eli, he's a wild boy. He's great. I support him, and I'm glad that he's headlining 2 shows. I hope that he's getting paid for both those shows.
I hope he is too. I like him. He's cool.
Okay. I would do that for 45 minutes.
Isn't Eli great?
Yeah.
So he's our big headliner there, and we have some other comedians we're going to be talking to. Talked a little about Marcus. Got some other people, but we're looking forward to Floodwater. I have some great body cam here that I wanted to talk about, and I thought it was kind of grocery store related because I could talk a little about the security, how we don't have these armed guards. They used to. During COVID, a couple of years ago, they just dropped the armed guards. Apparently, there were armed people in the store just a couple of years ago.
There was.
But
yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them in there.
But now we do a lot with cameras and secret people that aren't exactly armed, but they're there.
Yeah, it's loss prevention.
Yeah,
people.
and I wanted to talk a little about the loss prevention in the grocery store. Instead, we'll skip all of that just so I can show Todd this part. You ready?
Yeah.
You like this part?
Please, ma'am, don't.
You got your ID?
I don't. Please don't make me go to jail. What's your name? Amanda Barber.
Pardon?
Where you going?
We got a runner.
Where are you going, Amanda?
I hope she gets away. I hope she got away, dude.
I love this run. I mean, she's going... It's for your life, Amanda.
Yeah, no,
like
for
your
sure.
life depended
Sprint.
on it.
Get away. I hope she gets away. I hope she gets away.
Don't give up. Keep it up. You need to pick it up now.
You're gonna get tased.
Oh.
You better stop. My kid.
No, she gave up. She was gaining on him.
I'm sorry.
She was getting distance, but she gave up.
Yeah, she definitely gave up. She would have gotten away.
She did not want to get tased.
If it wasn't for caring about her meddling kids.
Amanda, you have this big coat on. You can take one taser. It's not gonna break skin.
Right.
I think you're okay.
He threatened to tase. Just keep running.
You didn't think they were going to threaten you with the taser?
Yeah.
She ran. She said, please don't threaten me. Please don't threaten me. Please don't threaten me.
It's like you're going to jail anyway. Might as well just fucking
Seriously.
go run
And you've
for
already
it.
ran.
Yeah, run for it.
You've already ran. You're not going to say, just kidding, I didn't run, please.
You just added another charge. You might as well try to get away.
They don't count the seconds. Once you've run, you've run. Keep running.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a little Amanda getting arrested there at the grocery store. Don't shoplift, everybody.
I hope she got off easy.
I think I'm sure she gets off all the time.
Hey-o.
So anyway, everybody, it's November 12th. Is that right? I thought it was November 11th. It's November 12th. I have to pay a bill today.
Happy 11/11.
Follow me on Twitch, David Collins 30. We will be streaming today. I'll have some boring content to do, and we'll just watch a Daniel Larson documentary there, and then we can be all caught up. And then next time somebody asks me about Daniel Larson, I can be a little more educated on why I'm saying we're not. Because I think we've just blown our load on Daniel Larson, and
he'd like that.
Maybe he would. I hope he would. I wish he'd call the show, but we're not really the biggest. Other people have treaded Daniel Larson.
Yeah.
So unless something comes out, if we could maybe get him while he's in jail or learn anything new about him. A lot of the Daniel Larson stuff is years old. So we'll watch a documentary about that on Twitch there, so I can be a little more informed on that. Happy holidays, everybody. We're going to have another episode, of course, next week. A couple episodes before Thanksgiving, I think, still. But I'm getting into the spirit. We got some snow on the ground this weekend, as we talked about already in the beginning of the show. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday. I know I will. Todd, you got any plans for today?
I got to work. And fart, I guess. That's funny.
I have our own sound effects here.
I got to work.
I'm going to get a couple of boards here soon so I can do a galloping sound for when we talk about horses. I'm bringing in the old school sound effects. That's going to be... Everybody knows I have this sound effect on deck here.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's important to have old school sound effects. We're a radio show.
One of these pranks, like I'm going to prank you.
God, drove by.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to switch out your fake gun with a real gun.
Good luck. Matt already tried that. I shot him. That's why he moved to Des Moines, everybody.
Yeah, he got shot.
This is a big reveal. All right, well, anybody want to say? I'm going to ask some of these comedians if they would go to a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia and perform if they were offered.
That's fun.
Write some jokes about their name. I have no idea what I wrote. Some of these. Any disheveling deal? The King. I got to see if the King Comedy is going to be there. Floodwater is going to be great. But drive safe, drive hard, everybody. Ouija, Merch Mouse, Dave, Kirkland 100, Marlboro, whatever that guy's name was. Kirkland 100 Reds. Sam Bibley, DJ Electra, Casey Day, Lori, Delicious' mom, of course. Anybody listening?
Yeah.
Any unnamed people. Hope you have a great day. Drive safe, drive hard. Did you have anything you want to say to our audience?
Have a wonderful day. Sorry, I was kind of lame this episode.
I think it was good. We just wanted to give everybody a tease for Big Floodwater. Yeah. Do you guys like the room? I think this is a good view. Thanks so much.
It's a fun room, dude.
Thank you to my beautiful wife for
good shout out to his wife. Shout out to his wife. Sure. From the bottom of my heart. Shout out to his wife.
For sure. Give her everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure. Give her one of those. She deserves it.
No doubt. Boy, what a great day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Enjoy this sketch. It's called Turkey Hands. It's my favorite sketch. I made it. I produced it. I wrote it. I produced it. I filmed it. I edited it.
Do you still have the footage from all the other things we shot?
We have it. We have a lot of it in Google Drives. Yeah. Some of it's been deleted, but we have a lot of the raw footage. Nothing that can really be edited. It was so much. It was before the day. Now, if we had all this footage, I feel like I would be more experienced to edit. But it was like the first time I was ever editing stuff too.
Right on.
So it was like so much work to edit these sketches.
No, for sure.
So I kind of dumped the footage. But
I know we had fun doing it.
Enjoy this one, everybody, and have a fantastic Wednesday. What a great day.
Come on, honey. He didn't mean it. You look fine.
No, he's right. I look like a freak.
It's my brother's house, and he likes to cut the turkey, you know?
It's not just your brother. I'm so embarrassed. Your family won't even come near me.
I'm sure they'll warm up. Just be careful not to point at anyone.
You know I talk with my hands. I should have just taken the prosthetic. This looks ridiculous. Thanksgiving is stupid anyway.
Come on, honey, don't say that. You love Thanksgiving. It's one of the reasons I married you. You know, it actually looks kind of cool, almost like a pirate.
Do you really mean that?
Of course, okay? My brother said he won't make any more comments. Just come out so we can cut the turkey.
It's Turkey Hand, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. The Creature feature episode will be coming out. The Tennessee censored the hell out of him, and he dropped the contract. It's a little complicated. But so that's that. But it is going to be airing in Des Moines on TV. They've dropped the YouTube. A lot of it's going on Patreon now, but I think I'm going to be able to get the Creature feature episode pretty soon. We'll see. It's a nightmare for me because I just wanted to show my scenes. I was in a TV show, but it hasn't even aired yet. It's been complicated. These TV shows are so complicated.
Did you get an IMDb credit for it?
No, David Collins doesn't have an IMDb. Do I need to create my own?
No, they'll create one for you if they're nice.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm on there.
Yeah, check out Todd Basinger's IMDb. Do you know when Are You Dead Yet 2 is coming out?
Probably.
Did that
not
film?
until next year? It hasn't filmed yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they filmed some things, but they raised a few grand for it so far. So.
Oh, good. Good for Jamie.
I'm gonna do a benefit show pretty soon.
Perfect. All right. Beautiful. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Wednesday.